time to finish what we started. Once you've made your bone broth, however you choose to do it, you can can it up, make it shelf stable, never have to buy chicken broth at the store again. If you want to see my method, follow the comment back. After making my bone broth, I let it cool and then refrigerated it overnight so it developed a fat cap on the top. Skim off the fat, then put the pot back on the stove to heat, taste it, and add salt to taste. This is totally optional, as you could add salt later, but I like to have a nice salty broth base in my recipes. This is just personal. So now you have heated broth, which means you're going to be pouring your heated broth into heated jars and then putting them in a heated canner. Keeping the temperatures the same is important so the glass does not break. Cold jars, cold canner; hot jars, hot canner. Fill the jars to 1-inch headspace, wipe the rims with vinegar to clean off any debris or grease, and then put on clean, sterilized flats. Put the rings on fingertip tight. Then fill your canner. You want your canner to have about 2 inches of water up every jar, which typically runs to be about 3 quarts. But just make sure there's enough water in there. Put your lid on, tighten it evenly from both sides so the lid is securely shut. Then turn your temperature up to heat the water inside and build up steam. When it begins to vent steam out the steam vent, set your timer for 10 minutes. This fills the whole canner with steam. Mine is 15 pounds for my area. And when the pressure dial reaches the pressure for your area, your weight will begin to jiggle. At this point, you're going to turn your heat down about halfway and set your timer. For broth, the time to can is 20 minutes for pints and 25 minutes for quarts. When your timer goes off, let the pressure come all the way to 0 before removing your weight. Wait a little longer before unscrewing the lid. Then remove your jars and let sit for 12 to 24 hours. When you're sure your flats have sealed, remove the ring, clean off the outside of your jars, and store up to 3 years.